Good evening, cohorts. Part 1. There was a time in my life when I had a fixed mindset. I completely blacked out, and only psychological thoughts of the bottomless black hole seemed to continuously spiral downward. It was not until I finally hit rock bottom when I saw a glimmer of light. I continued to seek him in spirituality group that was prescribed by the Veteran Affairs PTSD Clinic. At this juncture, I was asked to share my PTSD, military sexual assault, story on the stage of the hospital chapel. This is a story that I had never told or released under the don't ask, don't tell culture of the military in the 1980s. I had shamefully held the sexual harassment, assaults, attacks, and rape inside me for 23 years as my most trusted offender begged me not to tell in order to get back to safety on a military base in Okinawa, Japan. Part 2. The band-aid was off. The healing began. 2 years later, I was diagnosed with PTSD, permanent and totally disabled, with no further examination. I felt like a prisoner in my own self-made cell. I had a fixed mindset, yet I continued seeking him in a Bible study at my church. It was there that I learned that Jesus said unto him, "Rise, take up your bed, and walk." Part 3. I started my journey in 2010 to recovery and healing in creative writing and spirituality groups, cognitive behavioral therapy, physical therapy, mindfulness yoga, and loving kindness meditation, to name a few. I was back in growth mindset and climbing furiously out of the black hole. In 2013, through community and church coercion, I applied to the University of Washington's Executive MPA program and was accepted on the first round of applications. My cohort started with 45 and graduated 40. I graduated and attended all 3 ceremonies in June of 2015. NEC and other studies have found that an important feature of positive emotions is that their effects do not end once suffering is prevented or alleviated. In conclusion, today, my mindset quiz scored 28, indicating that I have a strong growth mindset. Finding positive meaning in daily life appears to have important psychological repercussions. The repercussions of experiencing positive emotions resonate further as research by Fredrickson argues the hypothesis that positive emotions, when tapped effectively, can optimize health, subjective well-being, and psychological resilience. Cultivated positive emotions not only counteract negative emotions, but also broadens individuals' habitual modes of thinking and build their personal resources for coping. According to NEC and others, our 5 senses are constantly bombarded with stimuli. I find myself spending most of my mental energy thinking about opportunities and giving out bags of candy. Growth mindset is important for self-leadership and leadership of others to remain optimistic. Why? Because good things last forever and are contagious. Thank you.